Hello. Okay, I am recording this first video in a series of chair yoga videos. I'm creating this because I've had a lot of people come up to me, I would say recently, but really over the last several years, asking for something to help them get moving, help them to feel like they just have some movement. They can tell they need to be moving their body more. And maybe their mobility isn't quite on the level of getting up and down off the floor. With that being said, I am mobile. I hike mountains, I hike canyons, I move around a lot, and yet this still feels really good in my body. So this is really for anybody who wants to just find some gentle stretching, some gentle movement, and you're really going to enjoy it. So just a few things I want to go over before we get into the videos. If you are somebody, well, actually, anybody, any of you, please notice the difference between discomfort and pain. So as we move throughout these poses, everybody's going to be at a different place in their body. And I want you to know wherever you are is totally fine. Your life experiences have brought you to where you are, and you're here now. And that's such a good thing that you're ready to do this for yourself. And maybe you're not as mobile as others, and that's okay. So if we get into something and it just does not feel good in your body, it's painful, then I want you to back off of it. Don't do something that's painful. Discomfort is okay. Discomfort usually just means you are growing, you're becoming more flexible, and that's okay. So just kind of listen to your body and notice the difference. The most important part of any yoga practice is your breathing. So even as we get going, if you need to just sit down, hands on your thighs, and just breathe to come back to that nice calm breath, then you can. I tend to cue breathing, inhale and exhale. And as we get going, especially if you're new to it and that's frustrating to you because you're not with me on inhale and exhale, I want you to let that go. Don't worry about what I'm cueing as long as you yourself are trying to keep your breath calm and composed. Another thing I wanted to let you know, so we're going to have a chair. You're going to bring your chair. If you're on carpet, you should be good. If you have wood floor or tile floor, then bring a mat, a yoga mat underneath your chair so it doesn't slide around too much and we don't have any unnecessary injuries. You want your feet to be firmly planted on the ground, flat on the ground. If your legs dangle or it just feels a little low, you can take a blanket and fold it up and place it underneath your feet to give it something to come on, maybe a blanket or two blankets, depending on your height. Maybe you don't need the blanket, but that's just an option. Okay, so let's get into some of the videos.